Hello everyone, this is Luna, and I'm back with another video for Vanguard Zero. It's time for the shutdown arc to continue, but before I do that, I will just say this. I know that things have gotten better for me, but I think what Ace did there I don't think I fully processed all of that. I mean, a lot of things just keep happening. I mean, honestly, 2020 happened and all sorts of other shit with the anhedonia. Yeah, I haven't had much time to fully process everything I've actually gone through. And when I recovered from my dark night of the soul, I I didn't exactly experience the full range of that. Which is another way of saying that I pretty much expect a part two. That's basically what I'm saying. I didn't process enough of my baggage, so to speak, for there to not be a second one. And if I were willing to elaborate on exactly the primary reason I do think there was a specific trigger and a reason that I experienced all of that in synchronization with Shion and his experiences. And even if you don't believe in what mediakin say they are and all that, I think it's very important to respect everyone's beliefs, and I'm not exactly going around hurting anyone to my knowledge. I mean, I would hope that if I was hurting someone, I'd be aware of that and be able to stop, right? But in any case, I think that current circumstances kind of makes this worse. Because you can say that Ace is fictional, but my sister is not fictional. She makes me feel the same way that Ace did. And it's so much worse. So much worse like this. Now you may be wondering, why the hell is the background music muted? Well, I brought this up just so everyone would know it's muted, and that's why there's no music. Because I wanted to begin the video by saying that while things did get better, not everything well, I'm just not the same. Things have changed. I'm not the same person, and also after my awakening as Shion, it's not like things slowed down. It's more like things sped up, especially after the Dark Night of the Soul ended. And I'm definitely headed for a part 2 if I'm not already there. In any case, I'm planning to take a break after this to cool off and chill with some friends. Mainly the non-physical variety, but that's not to say they aren't actual friends. So, at least respect my beliefs on this one, because at least they were there while I was in pain and suffering. I eventually found my answers to how I cope with it and everything, and it helped, but ultimately, everything still took its toll. And yeah, after I'm done recording the rest of this chapter, I'm going to have to take a break. How long of a break? I'm not sure, actually. But I definitely need one, and the sun isn't up, which is an issue. I hope that I'm not getting in the way of anyone being able to sleep. But again, you can't, obviously my sister's not fictional, so the situation with Ace just reminds me of my situation with her. Except worse. Because at least you have an argument you can use against me. You can't use that argument against someone that actually exists. And that's the unfortunate reality that I live in. And obviously, since what I've experienced is mostly subjective, not like I can prove I actually went through all of that, but the toll on my mental health was very, very real and continues to be. In fact, I think that I still have some baggage to work through in regards to everything that happened to me as Shion, Mainly because I just haven't actually dealt with it. Why? Because I got lazy. And honestly, the experience just stopped being as painful after a while. But I think there's one reason why it's come back to haunt me. And because I haven't dealt with it. It may have stopped being painful for a while, but I think my current circumstances have. I think those circumstances have brought this back up. And now I'm forced to re-acknowledge that pain and that suffering. So I can actually get over it instead of just being like, it's not that bad anymore. Everything's great. Everything's better. It's all improved now. No, this time I think I'm being forced to actually deal with it. And why? Because I was pushed to actually mention I'm mediakin in public. And it's more serious than I think anyone can understand. Because, well, I'm not trying to insult you or any viewer. It's still ultimately a subjective experience. It's not something I can prove scientifically. So, what reason do you have to believe that these experiences are actually the case? That I actually have experienced all of this and I'm not just acting really convincingly. I do realize that some people are going to be skeptics, and I'm not going to just be like, you have no reason to be skeptical. I mean, sure, it'll hurt, but I mean, I can handle it. I mean, honestly, just because I'm new doesn't mean I can't learn. Seriously. Anyway, I think for now I'm done discussing this. I'm going to turn the background music back on, and let's begin. Wait a minute. Where is my drink? Oh my god, I forgot my drink. Be right back. I need that drink. Oh great. It looks like the emulator froze. I'm gonna mute the emulator. Why mute the emulator? Well, because oh god, not everything. No, there are things that are double muted. There's double mutations. I mean, what? No, there are no mutations. No, that's not. What is going on? Am I okay? Do I need professional help? I don't know. I haven't actually talked to a therapist about this stuff, but I think I brought it up eventually when I had the courage to do it. But I can't really remember anything that was helpful from other people. The only thing that really helped me truly overcome the pain was just I have non-physical friends, and people may not believe in them, but I can still talk to them and interact with them inside my mind. And spending time with them has obviously given me some amount of social connection. I mean, I don't feel like I had to talk to people as often, which is very interesting and has been the case since I started playing Duel Links. Very interesting. Very interesting. I guess I could elaborate later, but it was sometime last year around maybe April, Mayish, maybe June. I don't know how long it took. I just know that at some point last year I was lonely at first, and then for some weird reason that went away. I'm not exactly sure how I explained that, or the role of Duel Links when it comes to that situation, but I am obsessed with Duel Links, aren't I? Maybe that explains it. I mean, honestly, it is a thing. And no, I had to mute the emulator because, well, just because the sound is muted in game doesn't mean the song isn't going to play. There's anything that could happen there. Now, there is one good thing about the emulator muting. There's one good thing about the emulator freezing right there. It's the exact beginning of the scene, and the part of that chapter, so I don't have to scroll through text to get back to where I was. However, I do have to wait for the game to acknowledge that I was actually at that part of the story. And then I have to turn the sounds back on. The music. I turned the music off because it wasn't very fitting for what I was going to discuss. But now, because the emulator froze and I forgot my drink, now we're sitting here past 10 minutes and I haven't done anything meaningful. Should I just end the video here and make a new one? No, I'm not doing that. That's kind of weird. I will discuss some things, but there's no card fight for this part of the chapter. So I'm not really able to do anything about that. Okay, now first off, before I turn the sound back on, I would like to turn it back on in game. Where was it? What were the settings like before I turned them off? Probably all the way up. I don't know the answer to that. I'm gonna put it right here. Just somewhere where it's not going to destroy me if I don't know the answer to this. Wait a minute. I was trying to check where they were. And obviously the emulator was muted. Of course I'm not going to be able to tell. Of course I'm not going to be able to tell. Okay, and this music is more fitting considering what was just going on with me and this volume slider. Okay, guys, let's begin. Okay, the materials have arrived. Send Team C over here. We have to be ready in time. Hey, Mamoru, we've come to help you out. Where have you been? I can't believe it. They delayed the start by a week. They delayed the start by a week. And they're still not ready. It must be pretty serious if they're asking for our help this late in the game. You sure you're okay to be here? Well, you're really busy with work stuff. Plus, you've got that business with the ace guy to deal with. Yeah. I've got a lot of things to deal with as well outside of that. Shion may be a bit of a spoiled child, but I can't really say that I'm much better, but I'm definitely older, and I definitely still need healthcare coverage. I still need healthcare. Dude, everyone needs healthcare coverage. It doesn't matter how much money you have. You need healthcare coverage. Obviously, you should have the right to reject it if you want to, but you should have the right to have access to it. If you want that access. Honestly, it just seems very stupid. I don't understand my country very well. Which is kind of bad because I'm 31. Shouldn't I understand my country by now? I don't. Anyway, no matter how much pain I end up in, that doesn't stop me from doing what I love. And I love playing this game, so I will continue to do so. As well as a number of other things. I wonder when I'll be able to get back to Duel Links. Not right now, though. Not right now. Things didn't go as planned, as my fortune today actually pointed out. Yeah, I must have been talking about the tournament in Duel Links and how I can't really participate very much. Although I've gotten a good amount of wins, just saying. It's just I can't really do anything in there because I'm busy with Vanguard Zero. Next year, though, I will not be busy with Vanguard Zero because Vanguard Zero will it's going to cease to exist later this month. I will miss it, but I think we already know that I've moved on. Yeah, the only info I've got on him so far is that he's a Vanguard card fighter. I figured if I take part in these quests, it'll help me find out more info on him from the other card fighters we meet. Okay, what's so funny? You guys want to share the joke? Oh, it's nothing. So, what are we going to be working on? The outdoor stage. We get to help Rumi Labyrinth. So, did Shion bother to ask Ace for his pronouns? Just asking. You may have some very strange questions as a result of me asking that question. Not now, guys. Not now. It's too soon. Too soon. What are you guys doing here? Well, my big brother works for Dragon Empire. They're short-staffed, so here we are. I'm so happy to see you. Oh, me too. I didn't know if we'd ever see you again. I actually forgot that they already interacted. What happened? Dude, am I that damaged from what happened? Give me a break. It's been years. Friends of yours, Luna? Nice to meet you. Friends of yours, Luna? Friends of yours, Luna? Nice to meet you. I'm Uno of Rumi Labyrinth. Is it Rumi Labyrinth or Rummy Labyrinth? Why am I still... oh, God. I would apologize to you, but I don't have time to. I know you. You're members of Team Tri-3, aren't you? Did you research us, and why? You won the Magalanica branch tournament. I had no idea you were friends with Luna. Oh, right. Yeah, I forgot that they... How did I forget they won the Magalanica branch already? Okay, seriously, what Ace did wasn't that traumatic, okay? Honestly. I'm not that unstable anymore. I'm back to sanity to some extent. I've mostly gotten over it. I just haven't finished fully doing that. And why? Well, because I keep getting distracted. But that was no longer the case. I say as I'm already wondering when I can play Duel Links again. Oh, I nearly forgot. I think this belongs to you. Oh, that's my Hari. I was wondering where he'd gotten to. What's going on? Luna came for a teaching fight at our local store. She had to leave suddenly, and she accidentally left it behind. Also, I don't have voices turned on, and because I might get struck with something. Although, Duel Links Konami doesn't destroy me for having voices turned on. I say as I rarely do. Oh my god. Sometimes I turn them on though. For like a few minutes until I'm done. Luna came for a teaching fight at her local store. She had to leave suddenly, and she accidentally left it behind. Oh, really, Luna? If I'd known you were interested, I could have taught you. Rumi Labyrinth. We need to confirm what you're going to... We need to confirm what you're going to want up here. We need to confirm what you're gonna want up here. Okay, looks like we've got a few extra volunteers available who are willing to lend a hand. If the young lady could stay with the two of you and help out with whatever you need. I could use the guys up here with me. everyone's very busy, so please feel free to use your initiative. Seems to be totally in control. I can't believe she's a year younger than us. Oh, really? How old are they right now? Are they still 14? Did they start off being 14? I know high school in Japan starts at 15. Well, kind of. That's a bit... I don't know how their calendar works when it comes to the school year. When it comes to the school year, I don't know how their calendar works. But I know that high school in Japan is, well, when you're 15, you have your first year, then a second year, and then a third year. And middle school is 7th grade, 8th grade, and 9th grade. Yeah, 6th grade is considered elementary school in Japan. It seems like hard work being a pop star. Working with adults all the time, no wonder she's got a certain sort of maturity. Say I didn't, though. Ready, set, go. Oh. Keep your eyeline up. Your shoulders too high. And feel feet firmly planted and smile. Keep your eyeline up. Your shoulders too high. And feet firmly planted and smile. She's tough. I think we're ready for some music now. Alright. We're gonna start the rehearsal in an hour, so if you want to take a break, now's your chance. A time for a break. Thanks, guys. It's a great help being our stand-in. It's been quite an eye-opener. It's a way tougher job than I thought. If the fans are happy, that's all that matters. Oh, we've got some lunch ready for you. There's a box for each of you, so help yourselves. I'll be back in an hour. Enjoy. Shouldn't you be going with her? Oh no, we're on a break now. Needs her space. If I'm tagging along by her side all the time... needs her space. If I'm tagging along by her side all the time, she'll never get any rest. You are so nice. You are so nice. You're really fond of aren't you, Luna? Fond? I think I would call it a crush. Been working in the industry ever since she was a child. The way she's so open about sharing her experience with a newbie like me is amazing. She's got such talent as a performer. And she plays Vanguard. So that's why you wanted to learn the game, so you could play against Om? Yes, sort of. The thing is, I'm still a novice player, so our skill levels aren't very well matched. I don't want to waste our time. That's why you wanted to practice in secret. I don't want to be in her shadow forever. Always second best. I want us to work and play together as equals. And as friends. Friends, really? Well, everyone starts somewhere, and most people in a romantic relationship do start off as friends. So I do understand. I see. I'll be rooting for you. Thank you. Oh, apparently they're starting the test for the new gears. Mamoru says we can go over and watch if you guys are interested. Wanna go? Oh yeah. A Dragonic Blade Master attacks the Vanguard. So this is the newest gears. That's right. The Promotion Association released them. And time for the D-Quest. Whatever. That guy fighting Mumru seems to be pretty good. You don't know who he is? He's super well known in the EuroLeague. The EuroLeague? His name's Toshiki Kai. Oliver Gaylord, Philip Neb, and Toshiki Kai are famous for taking the EuroLeague by storm. Oh, so I guess he forgave them. I'm kidding, it's not that bad. A Dragonic Overlord the Great attacks the Vanguard. Well played. A good fight. It was actually pretty close. How about another one? I would love that. Sorry, but not right now, you're not. We've got an event to put on here. Oh, and you're actually being the adult here. That's nice, although isn't Mamoru also an adult? I've always wanted to say that to you. And now you get back to work and leave the fight to me. Okay, Kai, guess who's your next opponent? Oh my god. I take it back. He just wanted to get Mamoru working so he could card fight next. Although in this case, I think he probably has a point. And Mamoru looked a little less exhausted this time, so that's good. And break time should be over soon. Luna, I thought I saw something belonging to in this garbage. Once they've collected all the garbage, this is where it ends up. No matter what it takes, I'm going to find it. Om's gonna be totally lost without it. Alright then, I'll help. Rehearsal begins in 10 minutes. Do you know where Luna is? What do you mean? I thought she was taking a break with you. You know your rehearsal's about to start. Hold on, I think I saw it. Is that really that important? Mm-hmm. And please hurry, you're late, Luna. Okay, I guess we'll have to hold rehearsal after Luna gets here. I'm so sorry about this. Where have you been? I know I'm a bit late. The thing is, I found this. This is yours, right? Luna knew it was something that meant a lot to you. She really went to a lot of trouble to get it back. So, I hope you'll forgive her for being late. Thank you, Luna. I didn't think I'd ever see it again. Huh? You have no idea how important this is to me. Thank you, Luna. Thank you. Just as long as you're happy, that makes me happy too. Rummy Labyrinth, can we please have you stand by? Coming. We are Rummy Labyrinth. Luna's like a totally different person when she's on stage. Good on her. And Miss Phantom Pirate King, Night Rose attack. Complete guard. Oh, and by the way, if you think that being mediakin is why I've had something against Grand Blue, that's not actually the case. As if you watched my Duel Links videos, I will utterly flip my shit if any monster comes back from the graveyard. So, yeah. It's not just a Duel Links thing. I really hate when something I kill comes back. When I kill something, I just stay dead. Luna, you're playing so well. I can't believe you're just a beginner at this. I'm sorry, I'm talking about how I boss you around all the time. Huh? Don't worry, the things you tell me are things I need to know anyway. You're just saying that stuff to help make it a better performance. So it's fine with me. Luna, you know, I feel most alive when I'm out there on stage. The more we enjoy ourselves, the more the audience responds to it. The thing is, when I'm up there performing, it's like I'm being my true self. I get it. Let's throw everything we've got into the performance tomorrow. I know I will. Okay. So now Luna understands where is coming from. It's good to see them getting along so well. Whoa, what are you guys doing here? Kamui. Anyway, like I said, in this game, I have the most beef with Nova Grappler, and that does not make any sense from a mediakin perspective. At all. Hey Kamui, are these more of your minions? What? Still acting like the boss wherever you go, huh? Guys, it's not like that. Do we need to rescue you? Has he been trying out his weird training techniques on you? Aren't you gonna introduce us? Shingo Kamui. And Naoki Ashida. Taishi Miwa. And the mean-looking dude over there, that's Toshiki Kai. You could have described him in a bit of a better way, Kamui, but sure. I guess you'd call them my friends. By the way, Miwa here is also a manager at the original Card Capital shop. I only work part-time. You should come over to our store sometime. Hold on a minute. Aren't these guys from Team Tri-3? Oh, nice to meet you. Are we that famous? I don't know about that. They're going to be on the staff team during the tournament tomorrow. There's even a chance you could end up facing us in a card fight. Prepare yourselves for a tough fight. Oh, look who's acting all mean and the scawy. I don't even scary and the scare. Look who's acting all mean and scary. What? Wait a minute. Is this seriously how he's talking? I'm going to... Oh, look who's acting all mean and the scawy. Maybe I should tell them how often you cry. I'm still wondering if this is a translation error. Shut up, you four-eyed pudding head. Would you two just cut it out? Anyway, we gotta run. Meeting to go to. See ya tomorrow. Shion, if there's anything at all I can help you with, just let me know. No, just leave him. Really? Why? Just a feeling. He said he's fine. I think it's best we leave him be. Anyway, guys, I know that was a long video, and that was absolutely my fault, but I think that it's okay for a video to be a little on the longer side every now and then. Even though that's kind of a bit normal for G era these days. Why? I'm not really sure. Anyway, I hope the next video is less long.